Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
No, a fantastic day for us, new season, and this is a big part we're excited for coming into the 2021-22 season. With COVID now being past us, it allows for a lot more opportunities for players to come back in and to work with clubs and get this experience and trial days. But have one of the first trials of the season being with such an illustrious club such as Granada, for me is fantastic. Silvio's come in, he's been a standout player since the day he arrived here. I think his experience in Nottingham Forest has clearly given him some great habits and concepts. It's allowed him to adjust very quickly to Spanish football, and he's now maximising that opportunity by training here today with Granada CF. I have great confidence in him, and I think this is just the start of what can be a fantastic journey for him as a player, and hopefully a new academy alumni progressing into the professional game.
It was a great experience and a good opportunity. The training session went really well. The quality was very good, the intensity was high, and the players around me, such high quality, makes me raise my game as well, so it was very good. The coaches that I trained with at Malaga City, day in, day out, the training sessions have been very good, the intensity, the quality, and the game's been against some good opposition. Prepared me well up to this point, so yeah, it's been very good. I'm settling well, I'm enjoying it, everyone's made me feel welcome. I'm just enjoying my time here, on the pitch, off the pitch. It's been a very good experience, and hopefully I can continue progressing and doing well.
Scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Oh, freedom is mine, and I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
George, obviously here today, the training ground at Sevilla, very, very impressive facilities, and it's a very familiar place to us now. Tell us what it's like to be here for another year, and what that means to the players out there.
Yeah, for me this is one of the favourite trips on the stop, so to speak, when we're going around the clubs, and this is, Malaga was the first team we ever played, and Sevilla as well in the first season, so we're lucky now to be able to say that every year since our inauguration in 2013 we've visited this fantastic place, and not only as we're growing as an academy and as a club, I've got to say as well that the things they're building here and the progressions they're making is for us to learn, to thrive off, and it inspires you to think that if a club of this size keeps thriving for more and looking to do more and be better, that means we've got to do that as an academy as well.
And obviously we've come here today, a very exciting squad under the reins of Adrian Dominguez. Tell us how things have evolved over the years now, and to be able to compete and really compete with these teams at the elite level, how does that feel?
Yeah, obviously we've got the game going on now, we're 1-1, 1-0 up, and I think we've dominated, which to say that, almost 10 years ago would be impossible. We came here and probably left with our hat in our hands, so to speak, and to see the development and really the kind of calibre of coaches. Adrian's been here since day one, a pro licensed coach. a fantastic friend, but also you think in the club the way we're working. Last year he was our senior team coach, won a promotion, blood, sweat and tears, cut and thrust. It was, you know, a really intense season. Now this year he's working with the U18s. To bring that kind of experience of someone who's relevant, who's gone and won a promotion in senior football so recently at a semi-professional level, and now bring that down to younger players, I think it's a fantastic way that we're working, rotating the coaches around and making sure they stay fresh, and they also bring new experiences to the players.
And for obviously the lucky players out there today, tell us what you feel they can really take from an experience like this moving forward, and how can that help them in their career?
Yeah, I think for me it's simple that, you know, you're now walking into not just Sevilla, which is a Spanish giant, this is a Champions League club. The second you come to the gate, you feel it. It's different than when you go to other clubs, from the security, the professionalism, the way they receive you, the facilities they have. But you're playing against players here that hopefully one day will play in the Champions League. You know, for our boys to see what that looks like, see where they stack up against that, and see if they can compete, you know, I think for me is the best learning, the best experience you can get.
So Shay, obviously you've just come off the back of 90 minutes playing against La Liga Academy in Seville. Tell me how that felt and what you're taking away from the experience.
It was good. It was a competitive game. I thought we controlled the game in stages. Second half they controlled the game a bit more, but it was good to take the things that we've been doing in training into the game and compete with the top side.
And tell us what it's like, obviously being in these facilities, in the environment. You know, this is a Champions League club. How's that been, and how's the experience been as a whole?
It's been a good all-round trip. We had a tour around Sevilla. It was a nice day out, and then come and compete with one of the top sides in Europe. It was good.
And obviously the schedule doesn't stop here. Next week you just got the news that you'll be heading to Celta Vigo to play another top side. Tell us what you can take from this game into the next.
Just the movements that we've been doing. Again, competing with the top side. We've got another top side on next week, middle of the week I think. 3-day trip, which will be good. As a team, this is just a start now. We've got to keep going and keep getting positive results against top sides.
Felipe, you've just come back off of a 1-1 draw with Sevilla. Tell us about the performance and what you take away from the game.
I think we started the game really well, building up out the back. We didn't let them play, and we got our first goal. First half ended really well, and second half, unfortunately, we conceded a goal from a corner. But apart from that, I think our team was really good, and I'd like to thank Sevilla for letting us come here and play. But yeah, it was a bit bittersweet. I think we could have taken more home, but I'm happy to play here at Sevilla.
And obviously a huge moment for yourself and for the team as a whole, playing against, you know, a Champions League club in Sevilla. Tell us how the build-up to today has been. Were you nervous going into the game, or how did you feel?
I take every game the same way. Of course, Sevilla is a big team, but I try not to be nervous. Of course, a little nervous always helps to build up the game, and the team was very focused. Today we really played as a team, and we showed why we came here and why we should keep playing the way we are.
And obviously this is just the start of a number of high-level games that you'll play throughout the season. Tell us what it feels like to compete on this stage, and your thoughts and expectations for the rest of the year.
I think our team is on a good run. I think next La Liga team we play, or any big team we play, we're going to do even better. Yeah, I just hope we keep going the way we are, and we're going to get more in the future.
Para mí es un honor de poder estar aquí en Balaído, ¿no? Ha sido un estadio que ha hecho muchísimos goles, ha hecho una carrera magnífica. Estaba yo en el Málaga haciendo muchísimos goles, entonces ha tenido una propuesta, ha tenido una conversación con Horacio, con todos los directivos, y para mí fue Foi emocionante porque tu llegar num equipo como Celta de Vigo, para llegar hay un camino muy grande, hay que trabajar mucho, hay que estar todos los días muy concentrado, disciplina táctica, disciplina en todo. Entonces es muy importante tener, es lo primero. Isso aqui é o mais importante. O que o treinador está explicando do que tem que fazer. Então eu comento sempre a eles que há que aprender. Estamos numa fase de aprendizagem muito grande. A formação de eles é o mais importante da academia. A academia, o que mais interessa, a academia Malaga City, a formação. O objetivo da academia é formar o máximo que no final de ano tenemos a certeza que ensinamos a esse chico algo. Isso é o mais importante. Que ele esteja feliz. A felicidade dele é a felicidade da academia.
Welcome and hello. Welcome back to what is a sunny Mallorca. And doesn't it look lovely? We said, here's the sun, and it's come out for us. The sun shines on the righteous. Don't forget that. They're no more righteous than the crew of FC Malaga, Mallorca touring, Ellie and Ellie, because they've warmed up, they've dried out a little bit, they've dried the cameras, we've had him pointing at the sun, and we're looking now that we should be good for the rest of the game. So, fingers crossed everybody, we'll be with you.
Did you start a new stream, or is it the same one?
Oh, looking good here. Looking very good indeed. Look at the lovely hills in the background with that weather. Isn't it gorgeous? Looking very nice indeed as we push out. Oh, just taken that. So, don't forget, this is the under-17s now. And a fine bunch they look to. And I'll be bringing you all the names and all the details as soon as pushing them back. So Mallorca in that first game were very... Oh, nice little save there. Early days for Mr. Fernside. Nice little touch in there. There we go. And just over he goes with it. So, corner. Oh, good clearance, just getting up in front there. But free kick it is. And there is Noah Fernside. Looking the business. So don't forget, wherever you are around the world, we always want to hear from you. We're saying with big love from Mallorca. If you're in the UK, that's Mallorca. And we want to hear from you, what you're up to, where you are, and tell us who you're supporting as we chase the ball down. Oh, good chasing now. Unlucky just falling under there, but really good stuff from Robson Mariah there. Good pressure on the ball, chance to move up. You can see even though the flag's blown a bit, the wind's still quite strong, but this blue skies and that big yellow thing makes all the difference.
Not too bad when it's not chucking ice rain at you.
When the stair rods finish, it's bearable, and we're here. Look, there's a sign for Air Europa in the background. Oh, so when I say Air Europa, you go, boo. They wouldn't let me on my flight. Can you believe it? Said I didn't have the right form. And then I went to Iberia, I'm on a roll, and they said, yes, that's correct, and they let me on. So Air Europa, where's me 129 quid with extra flight? Hey, yeah. Don't hear you shouting so much from those billboards now. Good pressure on the ball there. Good pushing down. That's good stuff there. Jeremiah Sprague, and he wins it back. Right, Mallorca get the throw. Tyler Dennis, buenos dias from Georgia. So Tyler, is that Georgia, USA, or is that Georgia, the birthplace of Stalin, and some cracking great food, I must say. And Emmanuel Gutu, hello from London. Go FCMC. So we're in London, so your weather is going to be probably blue skies and a bit nippy. And we're in Georgia, but we don't know where that is yet. We're Georgia. Are we the country or Georgia the state? The Bulldogs. So Mallorca, a chance from the edge of the box. Are they going to trouble Fernside, or are they going to just play it around the edge and keep us on tender hooks like I did before? And Tyler Dennis is in USA, Georgia. Georgia State, the Bulldogs. Didn't come anywhere near my Florida Gators when I went to watch them up there, but they were not bad. Not bad. We go. Just chips in, goes wide. And we clear. And Michelle Crockwell says, hello from Bermuda, buenos dias, and if you ever want to come out, please, I'll play your flight and accommodation. Thank you very much. And we haven't even met, so all the way from Bermuda. Michelle Crockwell, great to have you on board. Thank you very much. I reckon that you're supporting Kille Crockwell, who had the audacity to say, can you clear the screen, please, when it was pouring down with rain in the first game. So when number 29 Kille's on the ball, I might have a few words to say to him. Ball inside, that's good there. And Fernside's out, and he's out quick and well. Well played, Noah. London, Georgia, Bermuda, USA. I mean, we are already 6 minutes in, and we've already split the globe. Oh, and the girls are still defrosting and forgetting that the ball goes left. We have to. There we go. And there's a corner to Bermuda. And it just gets better. Lauren Sprague, holla from Melbourne, Australia. Home of the Melbourne Storm and the Australian Open, which won't have Novak Djokovic when it takes place in January. I'm only guessing. Don't think he's double vaxxed. Here we go. Spinning it in. Oh, no, it's a good defensive header back to the keeper. I don't think he knew anything about it, but there we go. All right, let's build. All right, lads, play through. Let's play. That's Eagle. Play through the midfield. Play it up. Ignacio Naranjo pushed off the ball. Oh, 21. I tell you what, give the free kick away, then stand right in front. Don't teach players. It's difficult. I spoke to coach the other day and I said, do you teach your players to do that? And he said, yes. I said, so what about the sportsmanship side of, look, you've given away the advantage, you know, surely you're holding them up. And as he said, all the time. You're not penalised for it. Why wouldn't you do it? Ah, and it's pronounced Sprague, like, oh no, Sprague, like Prague. Right, Prague. So let me go and make a little note down there on that. So I've got it. Thank you very much, Lawrence. I have absolutely no problem anybody ever correcting my pronunciations, as most of them are awful. Michelle Crockwell, yes, I'm supporting my nephew Kille. He's Granny Crockwell says, good morning as well from Bermuda. It's amazing. 2 places that I can go and stay in Bermuda. Great to have you watching there, Granny Crockwell. Hope you're enjoying the game, and we'll make sure that we get a nice little close-up of Kille. See if we can even get him to get a wave when we get the chance. We are a public broadcast service. It's well in there. Chang. And Sanchez sends it all the way back. And it's not finding. Looking for the ball there through to Maria and not finding him. William McCarthy working well there with Eagle. And Lawrence, let me tell you this, Sprague, as in Prague, says, all good, mate, love your commentary. Thank you very much indeed. We do what we can for you, bringing you the talents of FC Malaga City as they travel travel Europe. I can say the world, but you're not allowed to do the world at the moment, are you? Down the back. Very comfortable on the ball. I doff my cap to every keeper that's comfortable on the ball. When I played, was kick the bloody thing as quickly as possible. And pushing on. Tyler, it has turned into a beautiful day. It has, hasn't it? I feel like I could break into that U2 song, but in case Football Menare's watching, he told me I wasn't allowed to sing. Good pressure on the ball from the lads. Good harassing Mallorca, but just a little bit too much harassment there from our man Narancho. All over, and the guy, the linesman flagged offside from at least 10 yards, nowhere near the line, and now he's just settled. So I don't think we're going to get accurate offside from him. But hey, listen, in Spain you don't get any volunteer linesmen. In Mallorca, maybe it's different. Oh, just trying to play it out. They didn't cut it quite off. Mallorca good with the ball at their feet, pushing on. And has that gone out for a... it's gone out for a corner. So, corner. Mallorca, the first of the game, kept him at bay corner-wise for 12 minutes. Just listening and giving you a bit more pitch side. Pitch side just went very quiet, so hopefully that gives you the... yeah, that sounds good, doesn't it? That's more of the atmosphere. Oh, now I could break into a Russ Abbott song. And there, Granny, is Kille Crockwell. Say hello. And he wins the throw-in. Well done, Kille. I'm going to forgive him for the comment about wiping the lens. Effort there, not coming there. We'll forgive him for that because it's on Bermuda. And I'm not going to make any jokes about squares or octangles and Bermuda. Pushing out from the back. Good pressure on the lads, keeping them back. The first 13 minutes been pretty steady.
Bro, I hate the Spanish kids that like whistle when they want to. Like they don't call for this like these Spanish kids. Like there's a kid like that in the video and it pissed me off.
Why do you not like them?
It's just annoying. They're just behind you and you're just like.
I mean, that's kind of more low key than yelling.
Their winger was like that too. He was like. He doesn't pass that vapor.
Oh. See that linesman hasn't actually moved. He's still standing on the E of Air Europa, although the ball's attacking. That's Mallorca. I tell you, that's really good. Robson Mariah is playing really well today. Already just pushing and pushing them back. Wins the throw. And there's going to be Amen Sprague. All the way from Melbourne. So takes the throw short, and we're looking to get round. So
I know. I just lost my ball.
That was like a good touch, and then you fucking.
I'm so happy that ball had gone through because I usually don't receive them goals.
things you have to deal with while commentating.
Bro, if you control that, you would have been through.
Daughter just phoned, says she's got a puncher, but you can deal with all this in your stride. Ball over the back, chance running in behind. First time cross, taken down really well there. Oh, that's really just unlucky, but really well played there, just taken down. I think that was Naranjo going through. But this is really good play here. Just try to get there, just good defending. And it was Naranjo, but really well played down the line. Yeah, and he's getting up, just fell a bit awkward. Really good running down the line. I think that was it McCarthy? It is 11. I think it was McCarthy with that cross as well. Well played. Yeah, the lovely hills of Mallorca. Hills, mountains, whatever you want to call them in the background there, looking lovely. And what a great setting is this. Look at that, it looks like a little ranch there, and outside your ranch you've got a couple of football pitches. Great setup here, Mallorca. I should say Mallorca. Time. We've got another player down here. I think it's Robson. Nothing too serious, but he just took a knock. Yeah, he's going to be substituted.
Or something and that's where she got
Little, like you take a picture of your pack. You like get a picture of yourself.
I think maybe just a knock to the head, something like that.
Didn't get coffee. They thought it was a shot.
no one had coffee.
No need to hang around on a happy player. He's going to leave the pitch. He's not happy with that. So maybe say hello to some of the players there. The next scarf. Next is wearing a snood. How cold is it to wear a snood when you're running around playing football? Snood and gloves. Surely it's not that cold, young man. Who is that? It's number 20. That's Chang. Surely the cold isn't that bad. Still 56.
Yeah, it's actually I thought it
So it's not Chang, it's 21. It's Vince Sanchez, who I thought it was. Vince Sanchez, with the sun out, running the round, gloves and a snoot. Words with you, Mr. Sanchez, when I get the chance. So he plays like a 4-3-3, 4-4-2, dropping in there with the lads, keeping their shape really well. Eagle playing it up, trying to find Naranjo, trying to push him back. And we did, when we had Kille up, because there's a delay on here, the way it works, we did have a little wave from Granny in Bermuda, courtesy of Michelle. Thank you very much, Michelle. Naranjo, good feet. Now a very, very cold Vince Sanchez. He's wrapped up. I hope he never goes anywhere really cold. I'm trying to play it from the back, but a little delicate, but we've got the rub of the green there. And going up the line, push back. And, okay, fair enough, not bad. I'd say, as we look at that wide shot there, and I'm going to ask the wide camera to go wider and just span left. What a lovely little setup this is. Doesn't it look lovely? Look at that. Look at that lovely manicured grounds over there. What a lovely setting this is. Really lovely. I mean, Atletico's nice, but you got the motorway next to it. It's lovely and peaceful in the hills. That was a car. In case anybody, and if anybody's ever watched Cars the movie, you'd probably think, my God, did he do the voiceover? Played out from the back nicely. So lovely setting here, Mallorca. Great opportunity for the lads. Now Naranjo, good route down the line. Good running in there.
He's gone. He's gone.
In behind, and that is our man Crockwell. Just didn't really have the finish there. Boy, done good. So in fact, in all that, I didn't see who came on for Maria. But I will bring you that. As soon as I think Jack Dennis was starting, Naranjo started. Number 2, Alexavier Mejia has come on right midfield, and that's why Naranjo's pushed up more. So it's Mejia that's come on. Good play, Naranjo, and Egel couldn't quite get through there. Once again, anybody from the Egel family, is it Egel or Egel?
And then I went, because my parents only spoke
Or we'll just call him Enrico.
And then I went to an all-English school, and I never had to use Spanish. And then my parents would still talk to me in Spanish, but I just respond in English. And it's been like that like growing up. So I understand it fully, I just fucking can't speak it fluently.
You need to work it.
Oh, nice feet, Mallorca, very nice.
They talk in Spanish and respond.
Jack Dennis trying to chase it down, but
Yeah, well, I understand it now.
normally Jack Dennis drops a bit deeper and he becomes that playmaker in there. Slightly different role today.
No, bro, Spain people,
And
they speak so fast.
And they mix the words.
Sprague wins the
Their dialect's a little different.
Sprague with supporters in Melbourne wins the goal kick. So we reach they just under fractionally the halfway point in the first half. The first quarter is done. Now it's becoming in Melbourne. What is it? It's going to be about just gone midnight. Because I think you're 13 hours at the moment, aren't you? So just gone midnight. So it's a case of staying up late for this one. But it's called Dedication. Cross. Oh, and it's in at the back post. It's not a bad little goal that actually, but it was all in the build-up. See it here. Just played really well. And that ball just split the defence there. McCarthy had some work to do to get back. A lovely little cross. And a header back across goal. Nothing Fernside could do. And Egel, if he had touched it, that was going to be in the back of the net as well. So well played, Mallorca. Mallorca Let's go back to Mallorca. Well played, lad. So, we go again. Halfway through, 1-0. Probably we run a play, but I wouldn't say it was fair at the moment. It's 10:40. Oh, right, so you must be just like 11 hours at the moment. So, all right, you're just about to get to bed before you wake up. And then you've got tomorrow. So you need an early night because you need to be prepared for tomorrow as we obviously bowl you out for less than 147 and start the dominates of the Ashes series as predicted. He says through gritted teeth. 147 all out, can you believe it? Oh, well in there. Good defending now. Maria just getting in tight, blocking it, stopping them.
I'd still do it. I'd snap you on a 50-50.
All in. Good defending, well in.
That shit was fun.
And Chang in there. Doing well.
Yeah, dude, he is
It was Joseph Luger. It was Joseph Luger with the interception in there, doing really well. Is that Naranjo? Just had a bit of a fall there, but he's all right. Come on, get on and up and with it.
Yeah, you were laughing. Yeah, it was number 17 who was laughing. That shit was funny. He's like, oh, my balls. Dude, that one header they scored to the center.
Mallorca, I mean, credit where credit's due. They do play a nice brand of football. But if every now and again they could give us the ball so we could play, we could show them how good we are. Would be nice.
Which one? The one where they scored the header, this is back. That was a pretty
Push them back.
Lucas actually fast. Alan, I was about to beat your ass when you didn't check in, bro. There was a player right. Dude, that's what you didn't even
I was in front of you. That's why I got the ball.
Yeah. I was gonna fucking murder you.
Keeper's coming deep and he's helping.
No one else.
Very patient build-up, very patient build-up, very happy just to take the time. But too much time taken and Mahaya's picked it up. Now Chang goes back to the very cold Sanchez. Oh, play Chang. Good man down the line, but it was a heavy for Eagle. Eagle. Any Eagle fans watching, let me know.
Bro, in the first half, the guy literally fouled me and I shot him. I was like, get, and he just
Well in there, Eagle, and go again. Picked it up, ball over, and it goes all the way back to the keeper. So it's become a bit overcast again now, which means the ball will swing a little bit. Oh, sorry, I'm back on the Ashes. Which means that it's getting a bit colder again. The sun beating down was nice for a while, but as long as that rain stays away, so we don't have to keep cleaning the screen. Alan Fernside, hello from Sydney, Australia. Great to have you on board, and I hope you've been here the whole time. Your son has been, well, I say son, uncle, brother, nephew, whatever the relationship, has been nice and solid at the back there so far. Zintare Egel, G Island with Enrico L.A. Egel. Okay, so now you're on board, Zintars. Is it Egel, Eagle? How should I pronounce the man that is Enrico at number 5? Phonetically, please. Don't just send me EGLE because it doesn't help. Play. Lost it. We've just got to keep our foot on the ball a little bit more. I think it's that Crockwell's come across from the other wing. He's trying his luck down here. Paul Shaw, 52. Let's go, Paul Shaw. Paul Shaw played in the earlier game, but still no harm in, as a big family, calling anybody out and just Eggle just sees the ball out there. All right, gents, enjoying it? Good, good. We will try and get some Zintars. You just come back with Eggle. Well, that really helps, EGLE. I know how to spell it. How do you say it? Grandson, Alan Fernside, grandson, great stuff. Grandparents, we've got grandparents in Bermuda, following Crockwell. We've got grandparents in Sydney, Australia. We're in Georgia with Tyler Dennis. We're in London with the Gutu family. We are around, and Melbourne, obviously just down the road. Sydney, Melbourne, two great cities. One's got a bridge and the other does lots of sport. I'm sure there's more to it than that. Oh, you got the Opera House. Well played, that's good, solid stuff there. I thought that was okay there from Chang, but, oh no, I thought the ref giving the free kick, so play on. But it's the pressure on the ball. Ah, that's brilliant interception, really well played. And Lugar brings it out. We're not finding those front men. They've got to either come deeper or make themselves available more. So we've got a thumbs up. So I think it's Eggle. So we're going to go for Eggle, unless told otherwise. Enrico Eggle. He can be shortened and mistaken for a communications company. And offside, moved to an offside position. So chance to possibly play out or go long. Play it out, that's the way. Burnside, very comfortable with the ball at his feet. Rumour has it he gets that from his grandparents. Pushing on again. That's really good solid defending in there. Really well played. That's Chang again, playing really well. 20, just getting those really important stops in. Burnside, please wave to your family in Sydney. Lugar, no, that ain't getting us anywhere, but free kick, player in the box, was it possibly? In the background, looks a little bit brighter again. Hopefully that's coming our way again. It was the wind earlier that was really cutting through. May have been 13 degrees, but it felt more like wind chill factor of 2 or 3. And we're at the highest point of the stand. So we say if we have to put up with the wind to give those good pictures, then that's what we'll do. Ball in, cut out well. That linesman is still on the at the end of the Air Europa sign. He hasn't actually moved. He definitely must be a volunteer. No, he's moving now. No, he must have heard me. Well played in that. It's Crockwell again. Breaking. Now, Naranjo. And he's gone long down the line. Good ball. And, oh, Mahir, they said offside. You see that from that ball, long ball out? I don't know if we quite get him in shot. No, we don't. But hard to see that was the offside with the other player so deep. So 32 minutes gone. That's the first 2/3 of the first half gone. And a substitution being made. I think that is Mr. Crockwell coming off. And coming on is Eric Schwartz. So Bermuda, you can just sit tight a little bit. Keep watching, obviously. But Kille will be back at one point. But Eric Schwartz enters the frame. There's the man. Very much the part. Mahir. Side Naranjo. Oh, nice play. Nicely inside. Mahir picks it back up again. Nicely inside of the man, new man Schwartz. Naranjo fighting away down there. And he wins it. Oh, nice play. Get Mejia in. Now the cross. Oh, just missed at the back post. But coming across again. Deflection of Mallorca. Can we get a free kick here? It's good play and picks up the free kick. That's good running there. Yeah, it's my ball, he says. Great play by Sprague. And now he kicks the ball away and Sprague says, really? Come on. Good little bit of play down the side there. This was just before the free kick, but really well played. Mejia inside. Swatch, Naranjo. Good feet down here. Just comes away with the ball. Oh, nice touch. Plays there and get Mejia in round the side as it came across. Good stuff from the lads. Right, let's back to the free kick. And it's going to be... Oh, I was going to say the same play. It's not. I'm quite sure. Spins it in. Just unfortunately straight at the keeper. Didn't have any problem there. Push the ball out. Mallorca, who is the famous Mallorcans? Obviously we have Rafa Nadal. I'm not too sure Mallorcan footballers. But like the Oracle, I will bring forth that information for you. So defending to be done, Lugart keeping them at bay. And he's done well. Gives away the corner, but well played, Joseph Lugart. Big at the back there. Whoa, Hakim Ziyech. Oh no, that's Morocco. God, I'm saying. Didn't know that he was from Mallorca. Bobbling around in there. Who have we heard of? Ah, yeah, well, Nadal and Miguel Angel Nadal, who plays for I think Atletico, I think. Nobody else I've heard of here. But I'm not. No, nobody I've heard of, but if we just put other sports people, will obviously be Nadal. Now they've broken through, going through. Fernside's got to come out. Oh, and he's done really well there, but just couldn't get on in the way of it. Well played, that man. It was a good finish. Credit where the due. They built it well. You see here, just breaks through that defence, just gets through. Fernside comes out, but nothing you could do about that. 37 on the clock and it's 2-0. So 2-0, go into half time like that, we'd be happy. Jocelyn Sanchez. Let's go, Vince Sanchez. Jocelyn, the boy's cold. He needs a hot stew or something. He's wearing gloves and a snood and running around a football pitch in the sun. He needs that blood thickening up. Great to have you on board, Jocelyn. And obviously, Jocelyn, always want to know where you're from. Where you're supporting from is always good to know. Walker coming back inside. Pushing back, pushing back. And thankfully, look, he's still standing in front of the A and the E, but he was offside exactly there, so well played. Did we get that on the wide, just as it came across? Yeah, he drifted there. So Noah. Swatch just not getting on the end of that. All the way back to the keeper. And ladies and gentlemen, news to me, news to you, but they're playing a 40-minute first half. So nobody tells us that, but we go in at half-time, 2-0. Some snippets there, but it was mainly all the work off the Mallorca. So we're going to grab ourselves a quick coffee to warm ourselves up, and we're going to leave you with some lovely little lads. And while you're in London, Georgia, Bermuda, Melbourne and Sydney, just take it easy. A few more coffees to keep yourself going, to keep yourself awake, and we'll be back with you soon.
Para mí es un honor de poder estar aquí en Balaído, ¿no? Ha sido un estadio que ha hecho muchísimos goles, ha hecho una carrera magnífica. Estaba yo en el Málaga haciendo muchísimos goles, entonces ha tenido una propuesta, ha tenido una conversación con Horacio, con todos los directivos, y para mí fue emocionante porque tú llegar a un equipo como Celta de Vigo, para llegar hay un camino muy grande, hay que trabajar mucho, hay que estar todos los días muy concentrado, disciplina táctica, disciplina en todo. Entonces es muy importante tener, es lo primero. Isso aqui é o mais importante. O que o treinador está explicando do que tem que fazer. Então eu comento sempre a ele que há que aprender. Estamos numa fase de aprendizagem muito grande. A formação de eles é o mais importante da academia. A academia, o que mais interessa, a academia Malaga City, a formação. O objetivo da academia é formar o máximo que no final de ano tenemos a certeza que ensinamos a esse chico algo. Isso é o mais importante. Que ele esteja feliz. A felicidade dele é a felicidade da academia.
obviously here today, the training ground at Sevilla, very, very impressive, the facilities, and it's a very familiar place to us now. Tell us what it's like to be here for another year and what that means to the players out there.
Yeah, for me this is one of the favourite trips on the stop, so to speak, you know, when we're going around the clubs, and this is, you know, Malaga was the first team we ever played, and Sevilla as well in the first season, so we're lucky now to be able to say that every year since our inauguration in 2013 we've visited this fantastic place, and not only as we're growing as an academy and as a club, I've got to say as well that the things they're building here and the progressions they're making is for us to learn, to thrive off, and it inspires you to think that if a club of this size keeps thriving for more and looking to do more and be better, you know, that means we've got to do that as an academy as well.
And obviously we've come here today, a very exciting squad under the reins of Adrian Dominguez. Tell us how things have evolved over the years now, and to be able to compete and really compete with these teams at the elite level, how does that feel?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we've got the game going on now, we're 1-1, 1-0 up, and I think we've dominated, you know, which to say that, you know, almost 10 years ago would be impossible. You know, we came here and probably left with our, you know, hat in our hands, so to speak, and to see the development and really the kind of calibre of coaches. Adrian's been here since day one, a pro licensed coach, a fantastic friend, but also you think in the club the way we're working. Last year he was our senior team coach, won a promotion, blood, sweat and tears, cut and thrust. It was, you know, a really intense season. Now this year he's working with the U18s. To bring that kind of experience of someone who's relevant, who's gone and won a promotion in senior football so recently at a semi-professional level, and now bring that down to younger players, I think it's a fantastic way that we're working, rotating the coaches around and making sure they stay fresh, and they also bring new experiences to their players.
And for obviously the lucky players out there today, tell us what you feel they can really take from an experience like this moving forward, and how can that help them in their career?
Yeah, I think for me it's simple that, you know, you're now walking into not just Sevilla, which is a Spanish giant, it's a Champions League club. The second you come to the gate, you feel it. It's different than when you go to other clubs, from the security, the professionalism, the way they receive you, the facilities they have. But you're playing against players here that hopefully one day we play in the Champions League. You know, for our boys to see what that looks like, see where they stack up against that, and see if they can compete, you know, I think for me is the best learning, the best experience you can get.
So Shay, obviously you've just come off the back of 90 minutes playing against La Liga Academy in Seville. Tell me how that felt and what you're taking away from the experience.
It was good. It was a competitive game. I thought we controlled the game in stages. Second half they controlled the game a bit more, but it was good to take the things that we've been doing in training into the game and compete with the top side.
And tell us what it's like, obviously being in these facilities, in the environment. You know, this is a Champions League club. How's that been, and how's the experience been as a whole?
It's been a good all-round trip. We had a tour around Sevilla. It was a nice day out, and then come and compete with one of the top sides in Europe. It was good.
And obviously the schedule doesn't stop here. Next week you just got the news that you'll be heading to Celta Vigo to play another top side. Tell us what you can take from this game into the next.
Just the movements that we've been doing. Again, competing with the top side. We've got another top side on next week, middle of the week I think. 3-day trip, which will be good. As a team, this is just a start now. We've got to keep going and keep getting positive results against top sides.
Felipe, you've just come back off of a 1-1 draw with Sevilla. Tell us about the performance and what you take away from the game.
I think we started the game really well, building up out the back. We didn't let them play, and we got our first goal. First half ended really well, and second half, unfortunately, we conceded a goal from a corner. But apart from that, I think our team was really good, and I'd like to thank Sevilla for letting us come here and play. But yeah, it was a bit bittersweet. I think we could have taken more home, but I'm happy to play here at Sevilla.
And obviously a huge moment for yourself and for the team as a whole, playing against, you know, a Champions League club in Sevilla. Tell us how the build-up to today has been. Were you nervous going into the game, or how did you feel?
I take every game the same way. Of course, Sevilla is a big team, but I try not to be nervous. Of course, a little nervous always helps to build up the game, and the team was very focused. Today we really played as a team, and we showed why we came here and why we should keep playing the way we are.
And obviously this is just the start of a number of high-level games that you'll play throughout the season. Tell us what it feels like to compete on this stage, and your thoughts and expectations for the rest of the year.
I think our team is on a good run. I think next La Liga team we play, or any big team we play, we're going to do even better. Yeah, I just hope we keep going the way we are, and we're going to get more in the future.
My number 29, my left winger.
Welcome back. Hello. Hope you enjoyed that first half and you are refreshed for the second. I'm not going to say you have to wait 45 minutes to see the outcome. We're up to a 40-minute half, but we haven't decided yet if the second half is going to be 40 or 45. So we'll start with 45 and see where we go.
Oh yeah.
In early days, we can see that Clay Crockwell's back on, and Kira Wyatt, don't give up, Noah. He won't be giving up. Boy played well in the first half. Good stuff. Great to have you on blind, Kira. Don't forget, always let us know where you're from. We probably guess who you're supporting. We all say, we're sending you big. Oh, my Twitter message is gone. No, it isn't. Hang on. There we go. Big love from Mallorca. We want to hear from you. It would help if we kept hold of the ball. And Mallorca let us play a little bit. But it's good stuff. We already know grandparents in Sydney, Australia. We've got grandparents in Bermuda. We got Tyler in Georgia. We got the Katoos in London. The Spragues in Melbourne. So, and obviously the Fern side, which is I expect where Kira is from Sydney, Australia. So we are covering the globe as we do every week with FC Malaga City. Oh, I did a little bit of research the other day, put it up. We covered it. We have had viewers from exactly 50 countries this year. So far, 50 countries have tuned in to the dulcet tones of mainly myself, but the amazing pictures of the Malaga OB team. Jocelyn Sanchez is in Brighton, sunny, Brighton, I nearly said, bright and sunny California. Great to have you on board, Jocelyn. So we're just globe-trotting, hopping the world. As I say, over 50 countries, and it was over, offside, thank you, sir. And I think it was something like over 1 million hours watched of FC Malaga City. So not only do you get 10 months of the year football, you get it all around the world. You don't have to be in Spain. There's a very cold Vince Sanchez. So I think isn't it 174 official countries recognised by the UN, I believe. I think it's something like that. I will look that up because I thought there was 312 something country, but 174 by UN or some reason like that. Although FIFA, they have 184, so that can't be right. Anyway, a lot of countries that we actually get our pictures to. Emily Stewart, let's go Malaga. Hopefully we will see Ethan Stewart if he comes on. I will try and bring you subs as we see them, because obviously most of the players just getting a chance, so we'll bring that to you. Offside, late in the day. That long chase down there, but that's unfortunately Schwartz wasn't going to get near that one. over. And Mejia clears. Battling to be done there. Got to win that ball. Doesn't quite fall. That's good chasing there though by McCarthy. Wide. So Killy's come on, back on. Oh, he's gone on for. But also Tushar Talani, 18, is on in the middle there. So we'll try and grab in Schwartz, tackling hard in there, and McCarthy getting out of the way. But Mallorca come again. They've gone from range. Not going to be bothering our man Fernside. And he goes long with the throw and early. Sean Mullen, hi from Sean at Football Star Academy in Launceston, Tasmania. Watching Noah Fernside. Tasmania, Launceston. My auntie lives in Launceston, but Launceston in Cornwall. So, all around, great to have Tasmania on board. Make apologies now for the battering you're going to take in the Ashes. But great to have everybody from Australia, Georgia, London, Bermuda, around the world on board. California, don't forget that one. So thank you very much for being there. Great to have you on board. Sean and Noah has been playing a solid game as a member of the Goalkeepers Union. You can't do a lot wrong anyway. Pushing them back. Ball cut out. Sanchez. Definitely onside. And then Schwartz, can he find the runners in when he's got Naranjo? But pickpocketed. Ball taken away from him. Back we go. Pushed him back. Mallorca just running through at the moment. Oh. And that is Ethan Stewart at 4. So Emily, the boys on. Gives a little bit of a fright there, but oh, excuse me, choking. If it goes quiet for a long time, then please, Darwin, give me a no, can't say that. Somebody might. Oh yeah, Ryan could have got it. It's Talani's now that kind of playmaker in the middle there. Luger's been pushed out left, but he's got some defending to be done now. Crockwell gets in, steals it. Ball in. It's good defending. Sanchez, well played. Oh, and the man with the neck scarf and the gloves has a little roll. It's probably saying, this grass is cold. I'm covered everywhere apart from my knees and my elbows. Oh, Emily, you picked him out. Well, as a mother, well, I'm guessing mother, grandmother, sister, nephew, you know him well. You picked him out. Well done. Thank you. So, yes, views in 50 countries. 12, what did I say, million? No, where did I got that from? 12,635 watched hours of FC Malaga City. 97,400 views. People popped on and kept watching Great stuff. It's just in the 75 streams this season so far. This is the academy to be at. And normally, you're his mum, Emily's mum, watching good stuff. That's why you recognised him. Pushing back again, pushing back. Oh, well taken, Fernside. Comfortably taken, no pressure there. Oh. Sanchez looking for options, not got a lot of movement in front of him. Done well though, moved up. And that was Swartz trying to move it through, but Mallorca get it back and go through. Here we go again, picking it there. Oh, it's never just one, there's always three of those damn red players around us. You damn Mallorcans. Now Crockwell. Well, Naranjo good back with Crockwell. Plays it across. Chance of Swartz. Plays it round. Oh, good play. It's there. Oh, my giddy. McCarthy just couldn't get on the end of it. Great build-up, great stuff, but just didn't come through in the end. This was great build-up. Crockwell wins it. Plays it inside Naranjo. Lovely ball back. Ball across. And look at this for a touch. Great stuff. This one here. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous from Naranjo. And, oh, just couldn't be finished by McCarthy. But encouraging stuff from the boys. Really great. Now Gary Schwartz is coming on. 17. There he is. He's the man. If I remember rightly, I believe he's in New York. What? New York. Swartz is from New York. I could be wrong. And he's come on for Vince Sanchez. Now, he did have Snowden gloves, so maybe he's feeling the cold. He's got to get in. That's not more Snood. I was skiing. Oh, well cut out there. Good stuff by Sprague. Lugar plays into a gap, but just neither the player read it quick enough. Push on. Good ball in. Lugar cuts it out. Now Crockwell. We break quickly. Got to find somebody, but you go back settled to Mejia. Deborah Alley. Hello from Toronto. Come on, Malaga boys. We're in Canada. My money is that you're supporting Bradley Alley. And he's wearing 12. Have we seen 12 yet? No, 19's coming back on, which is Sprague. Didn't know he'd gone off, to be honest. Ethan Stewart looking for options up front, but not a lot's happening. We'll go back to him again. Sprague's his only opening at the moment. Come on, give him some options to win the throw-in, but it's all a bit tight down there. As we come just a minute shy, 90 seconds shy of the hour mark. So we don't know if we're playing 80, which will be in this half 85, if we're playing 40, or we're doing the full 45. It's a 40-minute first half, so either the ref was cold, his watch didn't work, or we're playing 40 minutes. Good feet, Talani. Now Lugar. Schwartz. Oh, ball through, and they said offside, but it's run all the way through to the keeper. The ref said play on. I don't think he's taking all the offsides from that linesman, because he doesn't move a lot. But doff my cap to any volunteers that go and run the line, because I don't know if you've seen for the last 2 years, no volunteers in Spain run the line. But in Mallorca they do, so thank you. And Mallorca, good bit of defending there. Now, Schwartz. Oh, nice ball up. In there. And now the ball back inside to Schwartz. So we've got Schwartz and Schwartz. I will try and make sure I distinguish between them. And it was McCarthy trying to link between them. And Lugar slips, but he gets it back to Fernside. Now Ethan Stewart playing out from the back. Sprague Crockwell. It's well played with Talani in there, but now we lose it. Jack Dennis loses the ball, some defending to be done. Got to get across. Ethan Stewart, keep him there. That's it, well played. Played, Mr. Stewart. Great stuff. Turns inside. Right. Very, very rare do you see efforts from shots. Oh, off the post. Safe, says Fernside. Punched away again. But they are back. Great stuff by Fernside. Gone from distance. Oh! Where did that come from? He's not even celebrating it, because I don't think he can believe it himself. You just see it off on the wide. So he threw that out there. Header back and just... And then effort from range, and there's nothing Fernside can do about that. So we go again though. That is a real fluke of a goal. Back to the Fernside, let's go again.
Dude, I would be so down to make California fucking country, bro. California is so good. Everywhere else is if the pitch would get hit, just turn it to nothing. California is the best place in the world.
Referee
Yeah, it is.
says we're going to have some changes, and we got down here. There is Bradley Alley. And there again, and it's Ethan Stewart. I thought Ethan Stewart was on at 4. But there's Bradley Alley. So a big shout out from Deborah Alley, I'm sure, in Toronto. And I think Ethan Stewart just came back on. A little switch out there. So back in the game. So number 4 was Ethan, but we know he was already on, unless we end up with 2 4s. Or maybe they just did a little rest up. Falling behind. No, that's the same 4, and he's playing in the middle of the back where he was at the beginning. And go back. So 63 minutes gone. So there's either 27 minutes or there could be 22 minutes, because we only played 40 in the first half. So we'll wait and see what's going to be happening. What I can tell you, there's been 18 minutes of the second half.
Take a bet.
Pushing back, pushing back. All inside, and onside they've said. Fernside comes out, and that's going over. Oh! It does go into the back of the net. And, or is it giving offside? No. And just see that there on the long as it came through. Yeah, he's onside, and he takes this really well. Yeah, great finish. It's starting from the keeper. This is good. You saw this line. Does it look quick up and thinks, I fancy that, and just up and yeah, it went straight behind the line, unfortunately. Not to worry. We're back with you. Lads are doing good here. Just a bit of it going against them.
They definitely clap for him because he's like, love it if I pull it until it's heated. Is it what?
It's really good stuff, really well played, and then across on chances wasted, but just good stuff. I'm going to clear it. Well played by Mallorca. And goes out, and it's a goal kick. Oh no, let's hear it from this one. Just like pickpocketed there. And as they came back, oh, look at that for a little touch, but Fernside makes himself really big, and what a great save. And he's up there again to stop that. Great stuff, Noah. Boys playing well. Really good stuff. Both keepers today in both games have had absolute stormers. Oh, that didn't quite go to plan, and out it went. So, boys got to dig in now. Really try and push home some advantage. And cleared out. Pushing back, pushing back. That's good from Lugar. Pressure on the ball. There's some threats of rain in the air, and oh, those clouds are coming over. You can see it's raining in the background on the hills because it rains on the plains in Spain. I'm not going to go to that one again, the rain chase. But anyway, if it does, get ready for a series of wiping cameras. If you missed the first game, we brought you live wiping cameras as we went from one to the other. It was as a form of entertainment at one point when Mallorca wouldn't give us the ball for 20 minutes. Very, very selfish. Just kept playing around with themselves and not sharing it with us. And we had to go from one camera, wipe the other one and back, and discuss. Pushing back, pushing back. All picked up. Oh, it's that. We can intercept all right, but and that was always safe. No one knew where that was going. And we we go again to Bill from the back, give all the options out wide, but no, up we go, they say. The wind is picking up again. That's what makes it cold. Schwartz. So that's Schwartz there with a W. Not picking up compared to the Schwartz with a V. Got to make sure I get that right for you. Pushing on here, but once again, we just got to learn to keep the ball. Oh, the wind is getting up. The chill is setting in. So there's either 10 minutes to go or 15. I think with the wind and the rain on its way, the great camera crew, the two Ellies, the two L's, are hoping that it's only 10 minutes, doing a cracking job here in Mallorca for you. Bringing you what we have there is that shot there, that's Ellie H, and that shot there's Ellie B. And so a big call out to them, doing a great job on the cameras here, bringing you these games in the rain, in the wind, in the sun. They've had all the seasons today, just no little bit of snow, and then they would have been away. But Mallorca come again, and a little flick on, my money's on Lugar. But better money on Fernside. And we stopped it going out. Oh, and Ellie H is going to sleep there on the wide, but the ball is there now, the other end. We go again. Oh, it's just room down the side. And push them out. And the rain covers come on. And this was the save from Fernside. It's done really well there, keeping it out. So the rain covers have gone on. Some changes being made. 20's coming back on, that's Chang. Can't see who went off there because we're in the process. As you can see, the rain's coming down. 9 minutes or 14 to go, but the rain's picking up. Just getting the rain covers on, so one camera covering at the moment while they do it. This is all part of the technical. One camera, and then the other camera will come on and take that job, and they'll swap the covers. Oh, it's so techie here. So now we're back. The rain has started. Jane Mahingo, good defending, Joseph Lugar. As you can see, the drops are already hitting us. Unfortunately, the wind is coming directly across the pitch, which means that the rain is also coming directly across the pitch, directly into the cameras. So we'll, for the last 10 minutes, there will be a series of cleaning the camera lens so you can see clearly. Because we all know that you can see clearly now, the rain has gone. Pushing forward, he's staying on side, but they get that ball in there. Pushing back, push it back. Ball in behind Lugar's there again. Send it back to Fernside. A bit heavy, you can see the umbrellas are out. Well played, Sprague. Ali back to Sprague. Can he get a touch in there? And he can. It's falling for him. Getting in behind, ball across. Oh, just unfortunately didn't have the players in there for it, but chasing them up. And Emily Stewart, I could be singing in the rain. I'm glad you're picking up all my little titles that I get in there. I notch up a little result later. See how many got in. Chance. Oh, well blocked. Good play there. Excellent stuff. That's Egel. And it's still on chasing it down, but got some... There they have kept it in, which is a shame because it normally ends up being a red ball, and it is. Oh, good feet in there. Back in again. Feet. And touched off again and cleared up. Now from distance. Cleared by Egel, well played. But Mallorca is still going strong with it. Nice feet, had a chance from range, and Fernside's put that wide nicely. Excuse me. See this effort from the edge. It's good work from Six, made some space for himself, came in, time on the ball, and then Fernside matches it nicely. 5 minutes or 10 to go. You can see the wind is getting up with the trees in the background. Swinging in, we've got to meet it. Oh, we never seem to meet it first time. We did get there in the end, no, nothing coming from that. So there's the close camera. So the close camera is now going to go wide. This is the technical, it goes wide, and we stay on there, and the wide camera is going to wipe their lens. See, and then you don't miss anything while we carry out. And then once that camera is clean, we go back to it like now. There we go, we're a bit cleaner. And then tight goes back to tight and also cleans the lens. And that's how we try and bring you a continual picture while it's absolutely throwing it down with rain on us. See, you could be experts now, couldn't you? No, there's no rain on that one either now. But the rain still falls, so it will be a continual job. Back to Lugard. Lugard is looking for Naranja up front to create something. You go, oh, definitely got to go and clean that wide camera. So tight goes wide, there we go, look, we pull out because this drops right in the middle of the lens. It's a killer. It's very difficult. There we go, we're back, and now tight's got to clean because they've got to drop in the middle. And as you can see, there's nothing we can do. They just create and come on. But we'll stay with it as much as we can. Mallorca come again. Now on the outside. And it helps if we attack, because the way the wind's going, when we're facing the other way, it works better for us. And cleared, that's it. So when we're that way, that's the preference. So not long to go now. Look at the wind picking up. We're holding the cameras down. We're trying to keep the rain off. Oh, careful, careful up. Oh, and we suddenly lose camera one, but it's back. That's just because everything gets blown away around. But we're back with you, everyone. So, last 2 minutes, possibly. No, sorry, last 7 minutes if we go 85, but it could be another 5 on top of that. Pushing down, there's some defending to be done here by Sprague. All the way across, that's a good effort, but good defending from Sprague. He got back in there. Had some work to be done here. Four's got some pace on him. Sprague stayed with him. Just didn't have to put him off. That he did, and Fernside was happy that it was safe. Right, and we're going to have to wipe the wide again. So, as if by magic, tight goes wide. We try and clear it down, and we go back to the wide, and look at that, so much clearer with a bit of a smudge, but that'll dry in the wind. That should see us through. Zoya Sfarch, let's go FCMC! Great to have you on board, Zoya. A regular viewer. All the way back to the Mallorcan keeper. He hasn't had a lot to do. He must be freezing standing around. I always said I'd rather lose 4-0 than win 4-0. That was as a goalkeeper, that was. Very, very selfish attitude, but there we go. I wanted something to do rather than stand at the back and freeze. Oh, we just lost in the rain, camera one, but we're back. Pushing on, Chance falling. Chance, can we get a consolation? It's well played. Ethan Stewart, who's popping up there. Ball across, didn't come to anybody. Still the work to be done here. Eagle. And cleared. He's putting it back in. Nobody on the end of it. Oh, opportunity there. And just nothing comes from it. And it's a free kick the ref doesn't give. Just play it down on the edge. But referee says play on. Winning good spirits. The rain starts coming down on us. The referee says drop ball, throws it back, and just start like that, just get going. So it's been exceptional today, the viewers, so thank you very much for watching us as the rain comes down even harder, and we're going to have to... Tight's going to go wide again. There we go, tight, go wide. And then we tidy, there we go. And we try and clear down the wide. That's a bit better. There we go, and now Tight will then wipe their lens. Because it's just try, oh, look at that, there's nothing we can do about it. Oh, ball over, and if that's not offside, that's a lovely ball, but thankfully it was. Was it? Let's have a look. See that ball over, he's definitely offside, definitely offside, definitely offside. Yeah, well offside. We're happy with that. So we nearly lost the camera there with the wind and everything went while you were off screen, but we're just hanging in here at the moment. So 4 minutes or 9 minutes to go. Depends how long they're playing in this half. We had a 40-minute first half. But in these conditions, I don't expect they're going to be too bothered. Oh, and that didn't go out. And the wind is playing havoc with our cameras. We are literally holding them down, sitting at the top of the stand, trying to keep all the waterproofs in the right place. Otherwise, we won't be able to bring you the next game. Ball the line now, Bradley Alley. Ball down the line. Same for Naranjo to chase. He's done really well there. He's keeping on one-on-one of the keeper, pulls it back, and oh my giddy! Great play there. Pulls it across and just couldn't get the finish on it. But while you were watching that, the referee has blown for full time, and so it's ended up here. Mallorca Juvenile 4, Malaga City 0 on the under-17s front, but great display. As you can see, we're going to leave you really quickly because we've got people and cameras that we've got to get in the dry. So we want to say thank you very much for being there with us today. We were in London, Georgia, Bermuda, Melbourne, Sydney, California, Toronto. So thank you everybody that's been on there. We are going to leave you. We're getting very wet and we're getting very cold and we need to get kit in the dry. But thank you very much for being there. We will be back with you soon. You're off. You can do what you want. I'll let you go and I'll speak to you a bit later. Bye. Bye.